Yo, 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 it's your boy Shell Sastic for Shell Sastic Sports. How we doing? Another World Cup video coming your way. Poland versus Saudi Arabia. I actually didn't get to watch this fully live. I was out and about, so I've actually had to watch the highlights. And for what I've watched, obviously, so I don't get at me if there was parts I missed because I didn't watch it full 90. I picked up a 5-minute highlight on ITV Sport. From what I saw, it looked like Saudi Arabia literally were dominating most of the game in terms of chances, the pressure they put on Poland. Poland just had the quality moments which the better teams will do. They will just punish you when you don't take your chances. But Saudi Arabia obviously had the penalty as well. I think it was to equalise. Number 10, he looks like a player. Is it Al-Shiri or something? I can't pronounce his name. I can't remember if that's his name. But it was even a quality bit he did in the second half with nice little ball control and put through his mate as well. And he blasted the crossbar. He looks like someone that might get snapped up because he looks very technically gifted. So I don't know how old he is or anything like that, but he could be a player that someone might have a little bite at because he looks like there's a player in there definitely. And we get that in tournament. You always get a player that no one really knows about shines on the big stage. So we'll see. But yeah, Saudi Arabia played very well. You can see they brought the confidence from the Argentina shock win into that game. They were all over Poland for what I was watching in the highlights. But Poland just seemed to just have the quality moments that, for me, from what I was watching, there could have been more. From what I watched in the highlights, Poland had the 2 quality moments and they scored. I say 2 quality, I mean, the first one was good football down there. I think Cash put it in the box. Lewandowski, the thought was just going to dink it with the keeper. He kind of lifted it up. I'm not sure the keeper got saved. But great composure from the great man. Turned around, spun around, laid it up. And Zielinski, he's a top player, obviously plays for Napoli, who are flying this season. Smashed it right into the roof of the net, 1-0. That was a good score. And then the second goal was a mistake from the defender. Took his eye off the ball. Think about his next pass before controlling. Didn't realise nothing else. He was sniffing around. Took it off him. Slotted it with his left foot underneath the keeper. Game done. His first goal in the World Cup. Surprisingly, for the quality play, he's one of the best strikers in the world, if not the best. And yeah, 2-0. You can see the emotion in his face to get his first World Cup goal. Poland 2-0 up. Obviously, the Saudi Arabia missed a penalty, like I said earlier. Szczesny made a good double save because he made a save from the penalty and then the follow up as well. He got over the bar. So yeah, Poland looked like they got away with one, but in a sense, they stayed in the game because they knew they got the quality in the pitch to hurt them at any moment, and that's what they did. They hurt him. So that's heartbreaking for Saudi Arabia because from what I saw, they looked like they were all over Poland. They looked like and they looked like a decent team. So interesting. This leaves this group quite wide open actually, in a sense, because obviously Argentina, which I'm going to get onto as well in a separate video, they won, didn't they? Obviously Messi doing his thing, but I'll get onto that in a separate video, so I won't talk too much. That will set this group well because all 3 of them are on 3 points: Argentina, Saudi Arabia, and Poland. So the next round of games are going to be crucial because only 2 out of that 3 can get through to the next round. And I think you'd feel a bit heartbreaking for anyone that doesn't make it because they've all won this bit. So yeah, it's interesting. Interesting group, this one. Keep an eye on this one. This will be fireworks definitely going into the last round of the games of the group stages, so it'll be interesting. But yeah, Poland did their thing. They got themselves back in contention to get out of this group. Going in prior, we would have said Argentina, Poland to come out of this group. So it's back on. Obviously, Argentina lost, so I'm saying Poland on 3. So they drew the first game, didn't they? Yeah. So they're on 4. Actually, so they're in the ascendant. So they're in the pole position. Obviously, them and Argentina play chance each other. So actually, Poland might only need a point in that game. Argentina, that game could be a point. But I reckon Saudi Arabia would beat. Well, Saudi Arabia versus Mexico is a very good. It's a different game. Mexico haven't really shown up in this tournament, have they? Really. So Mexico got outside chance. So actually, my mistake. I'm just thinking about this as I'm doing this video. That's how you know how organic I am. I'm not like this. There's nothing prepped. I'm just speaking for what I'm thinking. Mexico got outside chance of qualifying themselves because they do have the 1 point. So there is actually theoretically they could beat Saudi Arabia, and depending on how Poland and Argentina go, if say Poland was to beat Argentina, they would actually go through with it on 4 points. So this group's actually very open for all 4 teams, and I suppose as a neutral, that's how you want it. All 4 teams going into the last round of games actually have a chance. All 4 of them got a genuine chance of getting through. So yeah, it'd be interesting. But yeah, going on just this game, Poland in the end, whether they were the dominant team in terms of the chances, they took their moments and they scored, and that's what you got to respect. So Poland won the game, whether they deserved or not. Saudi Arabia feel hard done by, but in this game you got to take your chances, and if you don't, you get hurt, and that's what happened. So hopefully they're not too down. They can get up again for the Mexico game. That's a massive game now. Give themselves a chance to get through. So yeah, Poland doing well. They're top of the group, so they're in the pole position to finish top as well. So yeah, great result for them. Moving on to the next. People, leave your comments in the section below. Did you see the game where I saw it? And obviously tell me a bit more if there was any more that I missed. Obviously, like I said, I did watch highlights. I wasn't actually watching this game. I didn't see this game at all. I was out and about, so I just had to watch highlights just to get a rough idea of what I was gonna have to say in this video. But obviously there was more that happened. Leave in the comment section below. Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, as you know what we do. I'm your boy Shelf. Let's be back with another video very soon. Peace.